Srinu? Srinu, you also started guiding? Yeah. So in the last session, we already started the asset accounting, right? What I discussed about we to create the asset master. I already explained this, right? So to create the asset master, so before that I have to create the asset class. So before that I have to create the account determinations, screen layout, number range. These three I have to assign into the asset class. Then only with reference to this asset class, I can able to create the asset master. Okay. So to create the asset class, okay. So what are the prerequisites? These three have to create one by one. How many asset classes you want to create? Okay. How many asset classes do you want to create? So we have to create the same asset account determination. Suppose you want to create 4 asset class, you can create the 4 account determination. Okay. So let me create first account determination. Okay. My system is too slow today. 1 second. Yeah, okay. I'm going to SPRO. Financial accounting. So in the last session, we create a chart of depreciation by copying the standard one. And then I assign the chart of depreciation to company code. So before that, I have to assign the 0% tax codes. That also I did. So then now it will start with creation of account determinations. Okay. Yes, ma'am. Organization structure. Asset class. Here, see, first account determination, screen layout and number range. Okay, first account determination. Have you done GST, Srinu?
Yes, madam. I done, madam.
You got it?
Yes, madam. I got it.
Good. I will check today, Swarna. Again, never problem. I will check it again. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Don't wait for the again. So further you can proceed with the asset accounting. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Select new entries. So I'll create the account determination with an can use maximum these digits. Okay. But I can use our my company code. What I do, N161 I'll create. Okay. N161. Okay. N162. So land or machinery, vehicle. What is capital work in process? What is capital work in process? So the asset which is under construction, right? Capital work in process means the asset still under construction. Okay, save it. So I created these account, select your own request. I created 4 account determination. Then I have to assign into the asset class. Then after that, by using those account determination, I have to assign the GL accounts. Okay. Then screen layout. Go back. Create screen layout. Here we don't have option no entries. So do one thing. So I have to create the 4th screen layout. Just select any 4 line items randomly. Okay. Then copy. So let us create with N161. N162. Change land, machinery, vehicles, then capital. So I created here 4 account screen layout. Again, by these screen layout, where I have to assign into the asset class. Then by using the screen layout, third step is by using the screen layout, I can control the fields of asset master. Okay. Then screen layout also over. Then define number range. I have to create 4 number ranges for 4 asset classes. Give the company code and interval. Okay. 01. Select drop down list. So let us create another 3 also like that 02. Okay. Again 03. Four. Okay. So I created account determination, screen layout, number range. So yes, now I am ready to create the asset class. Okay, define asset class. Select new entries. So let us create with the same name N161 asset class. This is for land asset class, right? Account determination. What are the account determination I created for land? Same N161, right? Screen layout. N161, right? And what is the number range? 01. For 01, I assign the number range interval that is 1 to 1000. So the next step, I have to create one land master means what I have to take which asset class? This asset class. When I take this asset class N161, when I'm going to create one land master, so system can able to generate the, system can able to assign one number for the asset. From where? From this interval 01. This is the number range. Under 01 number range, what is the interval I assigned? 1 to 1000. So when you create the first time any land by using this, it will give the one asset number. When you create the second time by using this asset class for the second asset, it will give the second number, right? From there, if you don't give system, how it can able to generate that, right? So, right, 0. And next, account determinations, by using this, I have to assign the GL accounts. That is not now. Again, after 2 or 3 few steps. Screen layout, by using this screen layout, I have to control the fields of asset master. Okay. Then inventory data means fixed assets list report. Inventory data means fixed assets report. Okay. So there, if I select this checkbox, the asset which are going to create under this asset class, those assets will come in the report. This is for reporting purpose. By selecting this option, the assets which are we are going to create with reference to this asset class, those assets will be come in the assets report. Okay. Save it. So like this, we have to create further remaining. Next entry here, N162. This is for machinery. As usual, N162, N162, right? What is the number range? 0 to 2. Include asset. Save it. Again, N164.
3, madam.
Sorry, 3. 3. Okay, and
Same N163.
N163, right? N163 again. 03, include asset. So for all the assets, okay, what I'm telling, I am using include asset, no asset under construction. By default, it is selected with the no asset under construction. Of course, this is not under construction. So that is the reason you have to select no AUC means no asset under construction. Mean this asset is ready. For all the asset classes, what is that? Land, machinery, vehicles. For all the asset classes, I am selecting this include asset and no asset under construction, except capital vacuum process. N164, capital vacuum process. N164, N164, number range. Don't select this include asset. Why, Srinu? Any idea?
Till now, it is not a asset, madam. It
Very
is a
good, right? Unless
construction.
it is not ready to use in the future, whatever the asset master I am going to create under this asset class, those are not ready to use. I want the system don't display those assets under fixed assets report. All right. Okay,
Yeah.
you are selecting that. Then you have to select this line item settlement. Why? Why, I tell you. It requires some. Suppose, okay, first what I do now, yeah. So here, what is our machinery, sorry, N16, by using the N164, okay, that is what is that capital working process asset class. I created one machinery, because why I'm creating machinery under N16, that asset is not ready to use yet. So I use the N164, which is, what is that asset class, right? So I created one machinery under N16 capital working process asset class. Okay, so I purchased that asset. So when you purchase the asset, the value of this, it is debited. Again, some charges to get the asset to make the asset to use. You have to add some charges for that. Again, you have to add, right? And again, you can keep on incurring some expenditure on that to bring that asset to use. Okay, say for example 3,000. So total how much now? 5 lakhs. Now it is ready to use. Before the asset is ready to use, you create one machinery under N16 capital working process. Whatever the expenditure you are incurring, thus you are keep on adding that to machinery. Yes, now the asset is ready to use. When it is ready to use, now before that, yes, it is ready to use. Now take N162 capital, what is that asset class? Machinery asset class. So I change the name just for machinery new. Okay, I just created one asset master N162 machinery new. Now these are the line items. 5 lakhs, 2,000, 3,000. You have to transfer from here to here, right or not? Is it?
Yes.
Yes. How you can do that, I already selected one option. What is that option here? What is the option I selected for capital working process? Line item settlement. So in the asset class N164, I am selecting the line item settlement. I selected there. So by in the future, if I want to transfer these line items to another asset, so before itself, we have to highlight that option, line item settlement. Okay, so now when it is ready to use, first I have to create under N162 machinery asset class, I have to create one machinery. Now I have to transfer all these line items to this machinery. 5 lakhs and 2,000. Okay, so this is the way. If I don't select that option, you can't do. Actually, it deals with the CO model. So, okay, in CO, we have internal order, something settlement purpose is there. This is one type of settling the cost from here to here. So this deals with the CO model. There I can discuss this. How you can transfer how you can settle the cost from asset under construction to the asset which is ready to use. Okay. So before that, what is the option I have to select for this line item display checkbox? Sorry, radio button. Then only we can able to settle the cost. Okay, understood? Any questions?
Yes, madam, understood.
Right. So I create the asset classes also. Okay. Now also we don't think we are ready to create the asset master. Okay, because I have to take the account determinations and again screen layouts I have to take and I have to control the fields of asset master. That is the next step. Okay. Yeah, define screen layout for asset master. We already created screen layout, right? So now by taking that screen layout, I have to control the fields of asset master. So go to SPRO. Master data, screen layout. Define screen layout for. Already we assigned the screen layout in the asset master, right or not? Sorry, in the asset class, is it? We assigned. Now, let me take those screen layouts. Before that, let me show you the screen. One second, let me, in the screen is there, so that you can understand. Yeah. Yeah, okay, so this is the screen where we can create the asset master, okay? AS01, we didn't create it, I am showing just for reference. So here you can see the tabs, general data tab, time dependent tab, okay? So here depreciation area tab, okay? So in the general data tab, again, we have some fields. In the time dependent data tab, I have some fields here, okay? And allocation, we have some fields are there. So in the asset master, whatever the fields you want as a required or optional, where I can control by using our screen layout. This screen layout already I assign into the asset class, right? So finally, by using the asset class, I have to create the asset master. Okay, so what I have to do now, I'll take the screen layouts which I already created. By taking that screen layout, whatever the fields you want maintain in the asset master in the future, those you can maintain right now. Suppose in the time dependent data tab, I want this cost center as a required. What is cost center? Suppose cost center we didn't create it, so we have to discuss in the CO model. For the time being, like for the asset model, I have to create one cost centers, because cost center means where exactly the production is going on. Okay, so where the missions are working, where production is going on, right? So this
Yes.
cost center A, so we have to give to that asset to the asset cost center. So this asset master should be assigned to the cost center or not? Is it? This asset is going to for which cost center we have to specify in the asset master, right? So we have to create the cost centers at the time of creation of asset master. We have to specify this asset is work for which cost center, because when I'm running the depreciation or when you purchasing that asset, automatically cost center also should update the value of the depreciation, value of the acquisition value of an asset, whatever the expenditure you are incurring on that asset value should update the cost center. Means how we should assign the cost centers into the asset master. Okay, so we have to create the cost centers, then only we can create the asset master. So in the asset master creation, I want this cost center as a required entry. Okay, so here yeah, let us take our screen layout. What is our screen layout? N161, right? Here, let me take one by one. N161, logical field groups. Why logical field groups? These are the tabs we are going to get in the asset master. These are the tabs. Under these tabs, we have fields. First, in the posting information data tab, go for fields. What are the fields you want to maintain as a required or optional? Suppress. I want capitalization as a required. What is capitalization date? You know, capitalization date means the date when you are going to purchase an asset, or the date when you are going to get registered the asset. Okay, that is meaning of capitalization date. So I want this field as a required entry in the asset master. Here itself you can make it as a required. So it comes as a required. And here main number sub number copy. What is main number sub number copy? I'll tell you. Yeah. Whenever you create any asset, okay, all system always display main number sub number copy. Why they have to display main number sub number copy? Suppose I created one missionary 1, 2, 3. System will give main number 1, sub number is 0. Okay. Again in the future, by taking this missionary 1, 2, 3 asset master, okay, I am creating one more motor 1 sub asset master. Okay, what I'm telling, first these are the asset masters. Before you purchase any asset, first there should be asset master or not, is it? Before you do any transaction with the vendor, you should have some vendor master or not. In the same way, before you purchase any asset, there should be asset master, right? Okay. In the future, you want to purchase some missionary 1, 2, 3, and you want to create some, you want to purchase some motor for that missionary, and you want to purchase some motor 2 for that missionary. So before you purchase whether missionary, motor for that missionary, so before that, what you have to create? You have to maintain those asset master data. So when I'm going to create the asset master, missionary 1, 2, 3, this is the main missionary. This I have to create with reference to what? Asset class, right? Obviously, the asset master I have to create with reference to asset class, that is N162. I created missionary 1, 2, 3. Main number is always 1, sub number is 0. So you want to purchase in the future some motor, adding motor to work that mission properly. You want to add some motor for that. So before you purchase, you have to create sub-asset master. So here motor 1 I want to purchase in the future, but this work for which missionary? Tell me. It works for which missionary? Missionary 1, 2, 3. So I have to copy from missionary 1, 2, 3 asset master. I'll create motor 1 sub asset master. When I create, I'm copying from missionary 1, 2, 3. I'm not creating with reference to asset class. This main missionary I am creating from asset class. This motor 1 master, sub asset master, I'm creating by copying this. When I copying from missionary 1, 2, 3, when I create the sub asset master motor 1, main number is always 1, sub number will be increased as 1. Okay. Again, after few months, you want to add one more motor. Again, you have to create by copying this main asset master, you creating sub asset master 2. Thus, main number is always 1, sub number is getting increased. So here, why system is displaying the main number, sub number 1, no? By looking at these sub numbers, you can easily find out, okay, which is main asset, which is adding 1 to missionary 1, 2, 3, which is adding 2 missionary 1, 2, 3. If, understood?
Yes, madam. I understood, madam.
Yeah, others please. Swarna, Ramya.
Yes, ma'am. Understood.
So when you copy, by copying, you're creating the sub asset master by copying the missionary, main asset missionary, sub number get increased. Okay. The first time when you create the missionary, you have to copy, you have to create by asset class. But the sub asset masters are created with reference to main asset master. Okay.
so that always system will give main number, sub number. Means this is the reason. Okay. Fine. Now, that is the reason main number, sub number, copy. Okay, main number, sub number, copy. Okay, why I'm selecting again here main number, sub number, copy. So this is what is this N161 screen layout. Okay. N161 screen layout. In the future, N16, by copying this screen layout, in the future, I want to create N1612 new screen layout. Okay, fine. But here, what are the fields I selected? For this N16, I maintain the capitalization date as required, main number, sub number, copy. So what I'm telling the system, in the future, if I want to create any new screen layout by copying this N161, the fields, whatever I'm maintaining, whether it is a required or optional, whatever, please copy that as it is when I create the main asset master or sub asset master. Okay, so this is for copy means in the future. Okay, in the future N161 here, actually I kept capitalization as a required. I am simply copying this N161 and I am creating N162, and here already telling the system main number, sub number, copy. When you copying N161, when you are creating N162, no need to maintain these fields as a required everything. Because here itself you are selecting that option main number, sub number, means suppose this N162, you by this N162, you are creating one main asset or you are creating sub asset. The fields will come as it is from here. Whenever you create a main asset, sub asset, okay, whatever the field status is there, that field status as it is copied to N162. Again, whatever the process I am doing, capitalization rate required and cost center as a required. So these I no need to maintain for this N162. Understood? This is for the future purpose. Future, if you want to create that. Any questions, please?
No, ma'am.
Okay, Srinu, understood?
Yes,
No,
yes.
ma'am.
Okay, that is fine. Now, this is one. Suppose in the future you don't want to create, no need to select this one. This is for future if you want to copy from the existing one. So if I select the main number, when you create the main asset master or sub asset master, the fields will come as it is to the new screen layout by selecting these checkboxes. Okay. So here what I did in the posting information, these are the tabs. These are the tabs we will get in the asset master. I am taking tab and I am going for the fields. In the posting information data tab, I select the, these are the fields. I select the capitalization required. Now in the time dependent data tab, here cost center make as a required. It is there as a required. Okay. This is for future purpose, main number, sub number, copy. If you don't select now, it will not affect anything right now for this N161. It is for future purpose, remember. Okay. Save it. So the same I have to do for the remaining N162, N163, N164. Okay. Posting information data tab. There I have to select the required entry. Go back and time dependent data. Cost center is always by default, it is a required entry. Otherwise, make it as a optional. Save. So missionary is also over. Go back. And what is that now? Vehicles. Okay, fine. So vehicles is also over. Then for the capital working process. Save it. So this screen layout where I assigned Swarna. Swarna,
Yes, ma'am.
this screen layout where I assigned.
We have not assigned to asset class, ma'am.
Very good. Right. So yeah, I already assigned in the asset class. Now I am taking that, I am controlling the fields of asset master. So finally, how to use which one to create the asset master, Srinu? With reference to what I have to create the asset master? Srinu?
Yes, madam.
Yeah. Finally, yeah, when I'm creating an asset master with reference to what I can create the asset master by using the
Asset class, madam.
yes, right? These are already I assigned the screen layout. I control the fields. By finally, I will take the asset class means obviously these fields, whatever you control, it come to the asset master or not? Is it?
Yes, my asset master now.
Okay, that is the logic you should understand here. Okay, I am taking this, why I am controlling, how these it is going to reflect on the asset master means these screen layouts I already assigned it to the asset master. Okay, so next, yes, till now I'm using this time dependent data. Okay, did I use any depreciation area data tab related any fields? Did I control?
No, ma'am.
Yes. So in the asset master, there we have depreciation area tab. There we have depreciation area tab. Okay. In this tab, I want some fields. I want some fields as a required or optional where I can control. I can control the all the tabs fields by using the screen layout. Except this depreciation area tab related fields, I can't control by using this screen layout. We have system defined screen layout. We have system defined screen layout for this tab fields. Understood what I'm telling? Only this depreciation area tab fields I can able to control by system defined screen layout. I can't control by our own screen layout. Okay. So what I do now, first I will show you that in the depreciation area tab. Okay, so this, yeah, in the depreciation area tab, when I select these fields, depreciation key is there. I want to maintain as a required. Depreciation key means which method, straight line method, that one, that we have to discuss in the future. So this depreciation key, I want to maintain as a required. Okay, so where I can control, not from our screen layout. This is, we have to use some specific standard screen layout, define screen layout for asset depreciation. So we have this standard screen layout for depreciation area tab related fields. But so many are there, but we have to use 2000 layout. What is this depreciation on asset sub number level? So if by selecting this, actually I told you the main number always one, sub number is always one. You want to calculate the asset only on main asset master and sub asset master also, Srinu?
Sub asset number, madam.
Yes, because you have to calculate on the motor 2, motor 1 and main machinery, right? So that is the reason system is displaying sub number. So you want to calculate or not only on main machinery, you have to calculate on sub asset master also. That is the reason we have to choose this tool layout, which is, what is that? 2000 layout. Depreciation on asset sub number level means it calculates the depreciation on sub asset master also. Okay, take this 2000 layout, field groups. So I told you, no, so in the tab, I want this depreciation key as a required. So where I can control here. By default, it is there in the required entry. Okay. So if not there, please make it as a required entry. Here, main number, sub number, copy. This is also in the future, if by copying 2000, you want to create your own screen layout means the fields will come as it is. See here, so many fields I'm maintaining an optional everything. So these fields come as optional, whatever in the future, to the same, to the new screen layout. This is for future purpose. So here I control this as a required. And where I have to assign, can you guess? I just kept the depreciation key as a required entry. So by maintaining this depreciation key as a required entry, do you think it will come as a required entry in the asset master? Or shall I provide any link?
I think provide a link, madam,
Where? Can you guess?
for GL account.
No. Just guess. It's just similar to like what I did for depreciation asset class. Screen layouts, where I assign, tell me our screen layouts, N16, N162, N164, where I assign? Our screen layout, where I assigned N161, N162, I created screen layout, no? So where those I assigned?
Asset class, ma'am.
Same, this is also, I have to assign into the where?
Asset class.
Okay, then only this will come as a required in the asset master, right or not? If I select only depreciation key required enter here, and if I don't assign somewhere, how system can able to determine? Is it? So first we have to make as a required entry. Actually, by default in my system, it is required entry. Otherwise, in your system, make it as a required. Okay. Just save it. I didn't do any changes here. Then what I have to do, this 2000 layout, I have to assign into the asset classes. Okay. So where it is, no, that is different step. Okay, Srinu, understood?
Yes, madam.
This asset master, you have to think more, not like vendor master, not like customer master. Vendor master, customer, nothing we do. So here you have to think logic, how it is going to affect. Okay. So not only now, just in another 2 classes, it takes configuration for depreciation purpose. You have to think more than doing practice. You have to think more while doing practice. Okay. Yes. This screen layout, I have to assign into the, here it will come. Master data and 1 second, I forgot the path. determine depreciation areas in each asset class. Something is there. Let me try. No, this one. Screen layout, determine depreciation areas. Hmm. N16. No, this. Valuation, yes, valuation. Valuation, determine depreciation areas in asset class. Here, you are going to assign the 2000 layout in all your 4 asset classes. So here, whatever the asset classes, we have to take one by one. These, okay, these are our asset classes. Select depreciation area here. Here I have to assign the 2000 layout. So I told you under chart of depreciation, we have so many book depreciation areas, right?
Yes, madam.
So book depreciation means what? By using this book depreciation, we are updating the depreciation to our GL model, right? So you have to deselect, deactivate so that it is going to be activated. Okay, save it. The same I have to do for the remaining. Okay, simply I am assigning this screen layout into the asset class 2000. I am going to activate book depreciation. Book depreciation means by using this book depreciation, system can update the depreciation from asset to GL. Okay, I mean by using the book depreciation only we can update our books of accounts. The remaining I told those are for information purpose. By using 01, system will update your books of accounts. Which one? Depreciation. The same you can do for the remaining vehicles. Okay. So we did this. Okay, up to screen layout, 2000 screen layout, I assign it to there. Okay, so the remaining we can continue tomorrow. Okay,
Yes, madam.
thank you.
Thank you, madam.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.